So what's up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to JA News.
It's up.
For today's show, we're talking upcoming releases. It looks like Adidas has made a bold statement as they've just dissed the entire sneaker industry. So stay tuned to find out why their latest ad campaign is causing so much controversy, and is their upcoming release actually worth all the hype. We also had a surprise release. I guess you can call this a shock drop, as nobody saw this one coming, and not again. We got another sneaker store reported being robbed, and you won't believe this is actually the 6th time in just 1 year that this owner has reported being targeted. So stay tuned, guys. We got all that plus more, and it's coming right up next. All right, so before we get things started, I literally just realized this is the only sneaker news show on YouTube hitting you with daily updates. So if you're rocking with JA News, be sure to show some love down below. But I actually just found out that about 50% of viewers are subscribed. So let's go ahead and close that gap. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe. I'm so close to 65,000 subs. I can literally taste it. Now, unfortunately, we got to kick off today's show with some bad news. We've been getting several devastating reports like this happening all across the country this entire year. And unfortunately, another sneaker store has been robbed. So early Wednesday morning, Chicago police officers responded to a call of an SUV crashing into local Chicago sneaker store, Flea Club. Police say 5 to 6 people in an SUV crashed through the front door and security gate, stole over $100,000 worth of merchandise, got back into the vehicle to flee the scene. So take a look at what the owner has to say about the whole situation.
Put so much time and money into your store, and somebody just comes in overnight and just takes your dream away.
So man, this is tough. It's never easy dealing with a devastating loss such as this. And according to the report, this is actually the 6th time that the owners have been targeted, not all at this same location. And with reports of sneaker stores shutting down all across the country, of course, sneaker resale isn't what it once was a couple of years back, and having to deal with the threat, of being burglarized. Is it still worth it being a sneaker store owner in 2023? And will the owners of the Flea Club be able to recover from this devastating robbery? I would say if they've already been able to recover 5 times this year, I think they can pull it off one more time. All right, so we got another leak courtesy of Z Sneakerheads. Now, I don't know if these dudes have a time machine or what, but we got another early leak, super early, about a year in advance. So it looks like Nike, they're gonna be following up the success of the Kobe 8 Protro Halo with the Mamba Day 2024 release of the Kobe 9. So we got the high top, low top version. This sneaker originally released back in 2014 and was said to be inspired by boxing shoes. I guess you had a little extra ankle support for Kobe, in his later basketball years. So we already know the low top version is gonna sell out before it even releases, but it's gonna be very interesting to see how popular this high top version is, which in my opinion is one of the more unique and cool looking basketball sneakers. So I guess this leak is so early that we'll have to revisit this topic, next year. But coming up, Mamba Day 2024, we got the Kobe 9 Halo series on the way. And it looks like we had a surprise release last night. Now, if you missed out on this drop, do not panic. This sneaker is still fully available. And Nike, they like to throw out the term shock drop. I feel like more recently, more so for marketing purposes, but this release was truly a shock drop, as I had no clue that these released last night at midnight. So we're talking about a sneaker that Complex's very own Rihanna Puma has nominated as one of the sneakers of the year. So we're talking about the Nike Nocta Glide. Why walk when you can? I'm not even gonna say it. So it looks like Nocta.com, they released the crimson red colorway. Pretty much you got a triple red version of these joints. So people seem to be feeling these Nocta joints. I feel like this release was moderately successful for Nike. So they're following it up with this red version, which I feel like are trash. These joints are just too loud, and I'm not a fan of the silhouette anyway. So this is ahead of the triple white version, which is going to be dropping tomorrow via the Nike Sneakers app. So these joints will run you $160. And let me ask you, out of all of the Nocta colorways so far, which pair has been your favorite?
No one touching the AE1s. Pick a shoe. Nah, they ain't messing with it. Nah, I ain't messing with them. Ain't nothing. How about your boy? Man, these ain't nothing. They definitely, Hell nah. These first shoes, I like them AE1s better than these, nephew.
These the ones, Jack.
Oh yeah, these the ones. The color, the feel, the look. These the ones for sure. You know how I know?
How?
Cause they mind crazy, man.
All right, now that joint right there was hard. This is taking it back to the 90s sneaker war days where all of the major sneaker brands used to take shots at each other. So we got my man AE dissing LaMelo Ball's Pumas. He's taking shots at Ja Morant's Nikes, and I couldn't even tell you what those red joints were. I had to look them up. Apparently, those are Luka Doncic's Jordans. So I'm a fan of this. I like a little friendly competition. We got a lot of people talking about this ad. You even have LaMelo Ball responding to these claims via social media. So friendly competition is great, but do the AE1s actually live up to the hype? When it comes to the design of this upcoming Adidas basketball silhouette, I feel like these joints definitely get 2 thumbs. This is a good looking sneaker, I feel like, on the court and off the court. So Yeezy definitely paved the way for these joints to shine. So be on the lookout for these releasing coming up this December. And with Adidas putting all of these Yeezy releases on hold for the 4th quarter, it seems like Adidas is leaning towards Adidas basketball and Fear of God to hopefully move the needle in terms of sales. So let me know what you guys think about this ad. Are you feeling the upcoming Adidas AE1 basketball? Or do you just feel like these are simply a Yeezy knockoff? And lastly, Rihanna and Puma are back. So of course, they just relaunched her Fenty line with the release of the Avanti, which just dropped actually last September. So it looks like those couple of drops were moderately successful, and they're back again with the follow-up colorway. So we have a navy and emerald colorway of the Puma Avanti, which is a sneaker originally making its debut back in 2001. So these joints are cool. I guess if you're in the market for a new like soccer, football type trainer, if you're a little tired of the Samba, I guess this is a cool alternate. And I'm sure Rihanna fans, can't wait to get their hands on these, which are set to be dropping coming up November 2nd. Retail 160 joints on these. So another cool little sneaker dropping, bringing something new to the mix. So let me know what you guys think about these joints, as well as all of the topics covered in today's video. I'm gonna wrap things up right here. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.